Didn't I tell you motherfuckers not to do this shit again? Cause now I gotta do this shit again, and I don't want to, you bitches. What's going on, everybody? It's the Granddad of Granddad Woolly, and you are here again for another edition of Woolly Reviews Food Data Snack Edition Chips on Deck Part 2. We got a food review today, and we're going back into chip land and back into Lay's land to talk about the newest addition to a contest and competition that I absolutely can't fucking stand, and this shit traumatized me. I told them not to do it again. They don't give a fuck about my life, so they did it again. So now I gotta try the shit. Talking about Lay's Do Us a Flavor 2015. Now, for those who don't know, Lay's have been doing this Do Us a Flavor competition for like 3 years. Basically, they have people come up with weird ass fucking flavors for chips. They pick the best ones, or what they think is the fucking best ones, and then they have us try the shit, and whoever likes the best one, or the one that's not as nasty, they'll fucking put it on the shelf, and then nobody give a fuck about it. So they're back again this year. They got 4 new flavors from 4 new motherfuckers who ain't got shit better to do than design potato chips. So we gonna talk about the shit, and we got them here. They all here and shit, here, and you fucking here. I'll show you what they are coming up next, but they here. Let's talk about this shit. So this year's flavors are first, kettle cooked Greektown Gyro, which that probably will be something nice. I like gyros, okay? And then we got Southern Biscuits and Gravy. I'm all right, okay. And also New York Reuben. That looks promising, okay? This doesn't look as terrible as it seems. And then, of course, fucking West Coast Truffle Fries. So those are the 4 flavors, and we're going to try each of these and see what they taste like. And hopefully this shit is better than last year's, because last year's flavors were all terrible and whack, and I couldn't stand it. So let's just see if Lay's then improved and took some of my advice and made some fucking flavors that's edible at least. So we gonna get into this shit alphabetically, so let's do this. All right, y'all, first chip, alphabetically we going, Greektown Gyro, and this is a kettle chip. Now, I love me some kettle chips. You know I like the kettle chips, the crunchy and the delicious, and sometimes they cut your teeth, but it's cool. I mean, you nothing you can do about it. But we're gonna try these out, do the smell test, the look test, and then we're gonna taste it and see if the first flavor of Do Us a Flavor is the savior from last year. So let's open it up. Boom. All right. Smell it. It smells like, I don't know what this shit smells like. Does a gyro smell like this? I gotta go get one and check. I don't know if this smells like a gyro. It smells like grease though. It does. It smells like the grease on a gyro. And it looks like a regular, let me just see if I can, you can see that. I'm not gonna fuck up with the focus this time, but it looks like a regular chip with pepper on it. That's it. It doesn't look like anything fucking fancy or anything. So let's go ahead and taste this shit out and see if this tastes like a Greektown gyro. And fuck it, let's just go. Here we go. You know what? It ain't good, but it ain't terrible. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. You can taste the gyro. You can taste like pita bread in here. It's got that like pita bread flavor with the gyro mix. Like if you eat a gyro, you know what I'm talking about. It's also got that sauce, that little white sauce. I don't like that sauce, but you can taste that in here too. So it really does have the essence of a gyro. Let me try another one. But it's got this like taste and kick in the back of your throat that's kind of leavy. And it doesn't taste right, and it leaves a little aftertaste that's not too pleasant, but you know what? I can actually stomach this chip, which is weird. Like I'm not ready to just throw it up. It's like you even taste a little bit of tomato up in there. Yeah, you can taste every element of the gyro in here. This isn't the greatest chip. I wouldn't like have it all the time, but it's not making me want to go, oh my god, this is the worst chip ever. It's like, I taste the gyro. It tastes like a gyro, but it's nothing flashy. But I have optimism now. Like, this is starting off to a good start. It's not bad. It's not as bad as I'm going to seem. So let's hope the next shit don't ruin this shit. And we keep building momentum. Oh shit, I can't even talk. Keep building momentum. See? They're trying to fucking kill me with these goddamn chips. I see you, Lay's, you bitches. I'm going to get some water. Hold up. Drink more water. You know what I do. All right. Okay, here we go. I'm not dying today. All right, the next chip is the one that I'm looking, I guess, most forward to trying because it looks the most appetizing. New York Reuben. Now, Reuben sandwiches are pretty good, and it looks pretty good on here. I wish I was eating this Reuben sandwich rather than these chips, but let's just see if it tastes like a Reuben sandwich. And there's so many different types of Reubens that you can make. I mean, I never had a New York Reuben, so I don't know, but this is Let's just try this shit. So open it up. Smell it. It smells pretty cheesy, if anything. Really. You get a lot of cheese smell up in here, and it looks like a regular chip too. All these shits look regular as fuck. There's nothing flashy about this shit. There's like some little yellowy brown spots to it, but I don't know now. I don't know what to expect from this chip. Let's just try this shit. Okay, here we go. Reuben, let's. Again, it's not that great. It's not terrible. It's slight improvements from last year, but it's really cheesy. You get the cheese first. The cheese hits you, and then you get the Reuben flavor, like with the meat and stuff that you would get in the Reuben. You know, I mean, Lay's, you're trying to make it a little bit better, but it's not too much better. But still, I'm not sold on it. It's like, I can eat it. I don't have to spew it out of the goddamn into the bag and shit like last year. But this is not bad. It's okay. It's just like the Greektown Gyro. It tastes like the fucking Reuben sandwich. You get the taste of, you know, the meat and the cheese and whatever else they put on the fucking Reuben, because I've only had like one in my life, but it doesn't matter. It's a warm-up chip. Like, as you eat it, you get a little bit more used to the flavor, but it's still not amazing. It's something that I'm not gonna go and run out and grab these and shit. But it's not terrible. You're slightly improving. You're on a slight incline, Lays. You're like this. You're like that motherfucker on Price is Right with the yodeling and shit. Whatever that game is, that's like this shit. It's like, don't fall off though. All right. So that's New York Reuben. It's okay, just like the other one. So Lays, right now, y'all are in okay territory. Y'all in like, y'all just getting by right now. But I need something to really amaze me. So one of these next two chips better be the shit. And just by the look of them, you in some trouble. But yeah, that's New York Reuben. This was your best shot, Lays, to me. And if it was, you better go back to the drawing board. But there it is, right there. Next fucking chip. All right, the next chip we got is Southern Biscuits and Gravy. Now, I like biscuits and syrup. I was never a fan of biscuits and gravy, so this is the chip I'm looking at least forward to trying. But we gonna get into this. But first, let me drink some more water, because you know I still got that Reuben flavor in my throat. Hold on. Oh, that shit's good. All right, so let's go ahead and try this shit, and let's see if the biscuits and gravy are delicious, which I don't know if they are, but I mean, because I'm not a fan of regular biscuits and gravy, but let's just see. So let's open this shit up. All right, it stinks. Okay, it really does smell. I mean, it smells like, I don't even know what it smells like. It just fucking smells. It just stinks, all right? And it looks like a basic, all these chips look basic as shit. They look like fucking regular chips with pepper on them. Like, they don't have no distinction to them at all. But, I mean, we're going to just go ahead and try this biscuits and gravy. I don't want to, because I don't like, fuck it. Just, it doesn't taste like shit. Hold on. I mean, I'm not getting no biscuit. I'm not getting no gravy. It tastes like a chip with pepper on it. That's all the shit. Okay, it tastes like a fucking chip with pepper on it. It doesn't really have any, like, distinct flavor to me. It's like, I mean, I guess I got a little hint of gravy in there, but it's nothing crazy. And a biscuit, when I think about it, doesn't even have any fucking flavor unless you put butter on it. So I guess it's got a little bit of a buttery flavor to it, which is that's supposed to represent the biscuit. But actually, I can eat this chip more than the other two chips because this shit doesn't have a distinct taste that deters me. It tastes like a regular chip, but a little buttery with some pepper on it. It's got a little kick in the back. I guess that's supposed to represent the gravy, but this shit's not special. It's just like, it tastes like a regular fucking chip. So I guess that's a good thing that I'm not dreading that it's going to be disgusting, but it's a bad thing because it just doesn't blow my mind again. These chips are just okay. I can eat the shit, but I mean, it's not like, yo, I got to try this shit again. I'm going to probably throw this away with the last two bags. So biscuits and gravy is, I guess, is okay. I can't really say anything about it because it just tastes like fucking butter and fucking pepper. Butter and pepper is what this shit's be called, not biscuits and gravy. I'll try another one though. I mean, I'm still not gonna eat biscuits and gravy in real life though. Fuck that, biscuits and syrup for life, nigga. Like, but this is a good baby step, I would guess. I mean, I've ate more of these than the other ones, so. But it's all right. There you go, biscuits and gravy. Next fucking chip. But first, I gotta drink more water. Shit, I'm gonna review this water. This shit is Granddad approved. God damn, this shit's delicious. Okay, all right. Last chip. Here we go. West Coast truffle fries. Now, I know what you're thinking. Granddad, you got the big ass bag of the truffle fries, but the little... Okay, here's the reason why I got the little bags of the other ones and the big bags of this. Basically, the hookup only had 3 flavors. So I had to go on a scavenger hunt, and I can only find the big bag of this shit. So West Coast truffle fries got a little bit of a special treatment with the big bag, but if it's still whack, I'm gonna be mad. So let's go ahead and open this shit up. I've never had a truffle fry, so I don't know what a West Coast truffle fry tastes like. So I'm going in blind on this motherfucker. But let's try this shit. All right, let's open it up. All right. Okay, this shit fucking smells like fish. Like straight up stinky ass, fucking nasty ass, rotten fish. God, these chips smell like ass and fish. Okay. Whatever a truffle fry is, yo, I don't want to try it now, because if it smells like this shit's gross probably already. Okay, I don't even know what the fuck that shit is on here. Okay, this is a wavy lay, and it looks like, you know, all of them look the same. They got pepper shit, but it's got some other, I guess, herbs and shit on here too. But the smell is fucking terrible. So let's go ahead and try this shit and see if West Coast truffle fries is a lot better than it smells. So here we go. All right. It's just like fucking biscuits and gravy. I don't taste shit but pepper and herbs. What the fuck? They didn't even try on this shit. Hold on. Let me try. It tastes like a fake ass sour cream and onion chip. Like, you know, whatever the hell this is. I don't taste anything distinct in this chip. It's like the first 2 were meh. And then the last 2, you can't even barely taste shit. Like, I guess Lay's tried to play it safe this year because they knew them other flavors were too overpowering and too whack. So they got scared because they probably saw my review. These chips smell like ass, but they don't taste that bad. I'll tell you that. But there's nothing distinct. I mean, you taste a little bit of the herb. I've never had a truffle fry, so I guess this is what truffle fries taste like. They have a little bit of a kick to it, like a little spice. But the chip tastes like a regular fucking potato chip. Like, it tastes a little bit like sour cream and onion, but nothing distinct, nothing crazy about it. But I mean, I can eat the chips. A good thing about this batch here of this year, I can actually physically eat all the chips. But there's nothing here that sticks out of my mind that's like, oh my God, these are crazy. They're just all okay chips. And some of them don't even have like a distinct flavor that they're saying, or I can't pick it up. But that's West Coast truffle fries. And I mean, Lay's, like, you did a little better this year. I mean, at least I didn't spit the bag out, but I mean, I'm still not running to the store to grab this shit because it's still pretty much kind of whack. Like, y'all need to do better. Whoever's picking these filing this, go fucking find another job, nigga. You suck. The best tasting shit in this goddamn review is the fucking water, I tell you that. God, that shit's good. But yeah, the Lay's do us your flavors or whatever the fuck you want to call them, because they really ain't got much flavor, and 2 of them are all okay. There's nothing crazy about them. The first 2 chips did taste like what they were, but I mean, it wasn't amazing, but it was something I could eat. And then the last 2 just taste like regular chips with a hint of the flavors. But Lay's, don't do this again. Come on, like, it's over. Like, okay, the first year was cute, second year was terrible, but now you're doing too much now. Just stick to regular chips. I want to go down to chip out and see regular fucking chips. Cut this bullshit out, all right, Lay's? I'm asking you nicely this time. Cut the bullshit, all right? But they okay. I mean, I ain't getting no more, but they okay. So my final verdict, I'm not saying that Lay's Do What's Your Flavor 2015 brand of chips are basically meh, okay. They're not terrible, not nearly as terrible as last year. All I'm saying is that the flavors are there sometimes. Well, on some of them, the flavors are there, and they're not that overpowering, but they're just not that great. And then on the other ones, you can barely taste the flavor, or they're just barely there, for me personally, when I taste it. And there's nothing that's really crazy. I think they probably did get scared off from the last year because they were so crazy with the flavors and the distinct flavors that it put people off. This year, it just tastes like regular chips, or basically dumbed down chips, or just something that's played it safe. Out of all the chips, I guess I would say that the biscuits and gravy, strangely, was the one that I could probably eat the most of. New York Reuben, I thought I would have liked, but it just doesn't, it doesn't have any really distinct taste. It's got a weird taste to it, kind of. And the first chip, whatever the fuck that was, I don't even remember what it was. The Greek Town Gyro. It tastes just like a gyro, but it leaves this weird taste in the back of your throat, like this heavy, just thick taste in the throat. And then the other two, the truffle fries and the goddamn fucking biscuits and gravy, like I said, they just taste regular or barely like the flavor. So all I gotta really say is that for me, Lay's Do It Your Flavor 2015 is not Granddad approved, but it's also not Granddad approved. So I'm gonna get you up in the middle this year, Lay's, with a Granddad recommended. So go get them. I mean, they're not terrible. You may find something that you like more than me, but I'm not gonna run out and go grab these chips, and I'm not gonna go run out and like praise these chips because they're not the greatest chips, but they're nowhere near as bad as last year's. So there is a slight improvement, Lay's, but not that much. But please, for the love of God, just stop doing this bullshit and just go make some regular chips and make us all happy. We were fine with regular chips. Why you gotta do this shit? You bored? You got too much money, Lay's? Is that what it is? Fuck you, okay? Just grow up and fucking do your job, okay? So that's all I gotta say. Lay's, Do Us a Flavor 2015 is Granddad recommended. Get it if you want to, but I wouldn't. Flip it. Alright guys, gonna do it for today's video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and drop a comment. Tell me what you think of Lay's Do Us a Flavor if you've had it. If you haven't had it, they're in some stores. They're not all the way rolled out, so you may see some at like Walmart if you want to try them there. But if not, wait like a week and then I think they'll be in every store. But they're nothing crazy. They're a little bit of an improvement from last year, but that's not saying much because last year's flavors were all fucking terrible. So they went from fucking terrible to, it's alright, I guess, but they don't have any flavors that are crazy. So don't do it next year, and if you do it next year, make sure your flavors are fucking fire, Lay's. I'm serious. I don't want to go through this bullshit for 3 times for the same reasons, alright? But I got nothing more to say. Previous videos on the side was my music video. Check those out, show them some love. And as always, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram. Links in the description below. And subscribe. Button on the screen, button below. Woolly Reviews, twice a week. Gaming channel. Check that out. And I got nothing more to say. So until next time I take my leave, granddaughter, Lay's Do Us a Flavor 2015. Stop it. It's over. We get it. Just make regular chips, nigga, because I don't care no more. It's not fun anymore. I'm out of here.